Mazi Sunday Okoro, can you mute your mic?
Yeah. Hello, wonderful people of Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on your time location. We are sorry because of the technical problem, because we are trying to get the coordinator to be online with us and to be with his camera, because this is one of our principles. You're
going to scroll down to where it says,
please, everybody mute, please. This is one of our principles here, in a critical program. So now, but we're able to have the coordinator on phone. The coordinator will be on phone with us, and he will also take the oath. Though we are not seeing him, but we believe he will have a glass of water on his hand. So, Mazi, before we go on, let's go to our national anthem, then our leaders' prayer.
Okay.
Yeah. hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Mazi, where is this noise coming from?
Yeah, Mazi Chima, please, every of the noises. What does when I close Roma, please, you go on Apple, please.
Too much noise, please.
Yeah, Maz, our leaders player.
Can you meet him on your mic for him not to speak until you call him to speak, please?
Maz, our leaders player, please.
There you are. We are going to get back to you, but first of all, we must pray. And I'm going to pray a very simple prayer that I pray always, the Lord's Prayer, which reminds us about the supremacy of the Almighty Creator Spirit that we are approving anywhere. A very simple prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forevermore, we pray. We say,
Yeah, wonderful people of Biafra. IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
One family.
IPOB.
Yeah. Now we have to introduce ourselves. And when I introduce myself, it will go to the turn of our senior comrade, Mazi George. George will introduce himself. Then please, our comrades from South Africa, Pretoria Executive, please, when you want to start to introduce yourself, please get a glass of water in your hand. After introduction, you have to play with the water. That whatever information we pass to Biafrans today will be nothing but the truth. It's important. Please, it's very important. No? Yeah. IPOB. My name is Mazi Ezumezu. As you all know. Thank you for coming in. Mazi George, please.
Thank you, fellow comrades and Biafrans around the world and lovers of freedom. And we are welcoming you guys once again on this platform where the truth is spoken. My name still remains Mazi Jume, and I'm from Amichinewi to be precise. And I live here in the United Kingdom. And I'm one of the principal officers here in North London as a coordinator. There one Mazi.
Yeah. Mazi, coordinator. Mazi Chima, please introduce yourself.
Okay. Yes. My name is Mazi Chima Vitalis Ibe. I am the zonal coordinator of the Ipob Pretoria, South Africa. By the special grace of Chukwukabiama, I was also the former Secretary General of Ipob South Africa. They were no much.
Yeah. Maz, please, can you go ahead with the glass of water in your hand to play? Whatever we.
There's a water.
Yeah, please play with that water, please.
In the mighty name of Chukwukabiama, I pray that with this water, whatsoever that going to come out of my mouth shall be the truth and nothing but the truth. Yes. And the truth only shall I speak. If I say anything contrary to the truth, let the water be harmful in my body, the mighty name of Chukwukabiama.
He said, Mazi Darlington, please introduce yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Go on, Darlington, go on.
Pretoria, precisely.
Please, Mazi Darlington, Ayanu, can you just introduce yourself again because you're on mute when you're talking, please.
My name is Mazi, Authentic Darlington Mo Anyanwu, residing here in South Africa, Pretoria precisely.
Yeah. Please, I think you have a glass of water. Please, can you play with it? Because
yeah, I have a glass of water here with me.
Okay.
The volume is low here.
Go on and play.
Yeah, whatever I'm going to say here is nothing but the truth. Am I coming through?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I say anything lie, yeah, this is water. Let it hang me on my throat.
Yeah.
In Chukwu Kabiama's name, I pray.
He say, oh, I drink the water. Yeah. He said, yeah, Mazi Samson. Can you introduce yourself, please? Oh, okay. Samson's out. Mazi Sunday. Please go on. Take your mic, please.
My name is Ezumezu. Am I communicating through?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
In Pretoria zone, yeah, South Africa, one of the marshal in Ipob Pretoria. I stand here with this glass of water to say the truth, and nothing but the truth to serve my people. If I say anything against Biafra that is not true in this meeting, let this water be harmful to my life. But if I say the truth, let it be a good water to my life. In Chukwu Kabiama's name I pray.
Mazi Kings. Can you take the floor, please?
Kings. Who's king?
IPOB.
One family.
One family. IPOB. One great family.
One family.
IPOB. I remain Mazi Christian Obumneke Onyenwa. I'm here from Abia province, and I am the financial secretary of Ipob Pretoria zone. With this glass of water in my hand, I swear that I'm going to only say only but the truth. If I say anything contrary or to expose what we are going to discuss on this meeting, as I drink this water, let it turn to poison to me. In Chukwu Kabiama's name, I swear.
He said, Mazi Samson. Can you take the floor, please? Mazi Samson. Unmute yourself and take the floor. Okay, Okay, Samson is not hearing us. Please, Mazi Ike, can you take the floor?
I can hear you guys.
Okay. We are waiting while you're going. Introduce yourself to Biafrans, please.
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
One big family.
IPOB.
My name is Mazi Samson Okenu from Ebonyi province. I serve Pretoria zone deputy welfare, and I also want to use this glass cup of water to say whatever I'm going to say must be the truth, nothing but truth. If I say anything that is not truth, may this water be a poison to me. In Chukwu Kabiama's name, I swear.
He said, Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Mazi Ike, can you take the floor?
IPOB,
One family.
One family.
one family.
IPOB.
POB.
My name remains Mazi Ike Cletus Okoro from Enugu province, and I remain a humble servant of Pretoria branch as a diplomat. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Yeah.
And this is the glass of water of which whatever that I am here to say will be the truth and nothing but the truth. And we never say whatever that is not the truth. If I lie, may the lie that I lie be against me and my family. In the name of Chukwokike Abiyama, I swear.
Ise, Ise, Ise Nwachineke.
Simple as ABC.
You know. Yeah. Hello, wonderful people of Biafra. Here is
Salut.
IPOP Pretoria Executive, South Africa. Today, they are here to tell Biafrans the truth. They are here to debunk the lies against them. Today, they are also here to set the record straight. But before I go on, you people will understand that in this critical analysis program, here we say nothing but the truth. Eziokwu Chineke ka anyị na-ekwu ebe a. And we are here also to fight against the cabal in IPOB. And when we talk about cabal, we mention them. We are fearless. Our leaders say, preach the truth always. Remain fearless before your enemy. And the cabal we are talking about is Mazi Chika Edoziem, Mazi Tony Ezulumike, Mazi Chinasa Nwolu, Mazi Azayoba, Mazi Austin Agbani, Mazi Chukwudi Obiukwu. These are the people that we know that are forming the cabal. And we say no to them because our leaders say that there is no room for cabal in IPOB. Then before I go on, there's some video clip I would also like to play. Then we have to take it from there. And remember, last week on this platform, Innocent Ariam swear with a glass of water and said that the national coordinator in South Africa was giving money. Believe me, after the next day, the national coordinator of South Africa came out and said yes, that one was given to him, and that proved to Mazi Tony Ezulumike that the innocence that he said that the South Africa coordinator is innocent is a pure lie, because without Mazi Innocent Adam proving and said what really happened, today we will not know that. Today Biafrans will not know that he was given 10,000 rounds. But it's left for the leadership to finish it out. Now let's go.
Nayanya is our overall finance officer, IPOB worldwide. And she is a woman of immense integrity and substance. One of the pioneer contributors to Radio Biafra and IPOB before a lot of people came along. Anything she tells me, I believe, is gospel. And everything is properly documented.
I was a bit off on the studio.
The code of conduct, if you go to the section 3, subsection A, finance, the paragraph 7, it states, and I'll read, all IPOB financial transactions, be it in form of monthly donations, levies, or fundraising, shall, after gathering of such funds, be handed over to the appropriate financial officer, to wit, financial secretary or treasurer, who, after taking proper record of the funds raised, shall remit same into official IPOB general accounts as provided by the head of finance to all family units. He did not say as provided by the national coordinator or by anybody. It states by the head of finance. We need to follow instructions. We are not here to compete with anybody. The rules and regulations are laid down here, and it must be followed by everybody. No one is exempted, including myself. It's very important. Why did I say this?
Officer makes contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as you're told. Or if you get a call, it's when you fail. Anytime you get a call from our sister Nana, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left those criminals with money in Georgia and they stole it. Trying to be clever by half, or should I say too clever by half, like the Fulani will always do. The two criminals living in Atlanta, Georgia, hoarded our money. No Kempo and Ozurumba. Two criminals, two roads from there, stole our money. I have all the records, and they must understand that. And I have maintained that any account that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
Hello, Biafrans. Yeah, I hope you guys understand the reason why we play this video clip. The reason why we play this video clip is that here we are fighting to defend the structure of our leader. Second, we are fighting to obey that every IPOB member from the top to the bottom must respect and obey the code of conduct. This is the two major things that we are here. Mazi Chima, please, on these three video clips that I played, do you have anything to say about it?
I don't have anything to say because I'm aware of everything that they said here.
Okay. Mazi George, please.
First of all, I have to thank my fellow comrade for coming out. Like you already said, this platform is not built under prejudice or saga. It's purely following the pattern that our leader has laid down to all of us. So many of us, we are doing something before we had that voice and join our leader. And there's something that prompts us. One thing that Onyendu hold there is truth. Now, we always go back on his words and what has been said. And in IPOB, like Wichomofo said, he said, it's either you're in or outside IPOB yapping. And the truth must be told. Now, you see that particular video that I played here? Onyendu said that those people that stole our money in Georgia, those two men, he called their names. Do you know the money Onyendu was saying that you don't know why people are holding money in America? They can't limit our money. You know the money Onyendu is talking about? Whopping 747,000. You see this video? It's one of the video after Onyendu does the video before it was rendition. That money was Rita Eze, Madam Oyibo, the first ESN account, the money that was in that account. That was why Onyendu was saying, any account Madam Nene cannot see, I don't trust that account. We have all this record kept on a very good day. But I'm just giving you a highlight of what's been said in there. And Onyendu said, any account Madam Nene cannot see, he doesn't trust that account. That account does not exist. Remember when we were starting this program, we talk about secretary. I told you, secretary is irrelevant when we talk about finance. Coordinator will say something because he is the head of that unit. But in our finance, coordinator have got no bit, because as a coordinator, you will monitor what is happening because you are accountable if something happened tomorrow. So that video is what we have to borrow word from because we have to follow what Onyendu have said. Some people will say, what did Chikedoziem say, Stan? Yes, no one is questioning that. But Chikedoziem must follow instruction and follow the chain command of IPOB. Chikedoziem cannot implement anything without Onyendu's approval. That's how IPOB has been structured. And in our code of conduct, Chikedoziem's name was not mentioned. Only finance, the finance issue was pointed. And Mazen Nankano is the only one that have the power to appoint and to dismissal. But he can ascribe that power to anybody he chooses. That every automatically national coordinator on every country and Chikedoziem, including Chikedoziem, but that must say, but there, he don't abuse that particular power that has been given to you because even Mazen Nankano will not do it. Or not try to build around it within your own, little cabal, just like what is going on now within IPOB. But I'm happy. South Africa is kind of a turning point in IPOB, and all of us know what we are fighting for. I think I was in South Africa in 1998, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first time I passed through South Africa. I got a couple cousins that lives there. My cousin died there as well. And we know I paid 20 naira back in the day in Apatia, we are supporting them. So our struggle is something people must hold there. And you guys that live there could understand where we are coming from. We cannot try to restore Biafra and people want to turn it into something that worse than the zoo that we are. In IPOB, you don't use command and control to oppress anybody. But as a leader, as our leader is, Onyendu listens to everybody. If there's issue, Tony Nzulumike is the CRC. But Tony Nzulumike is not doing his job. He don't take sizes as a leader. So, Maz, one thing I will say to my brothers and comrades that is here is that this is not about us here. It's about our generation unborn because all of us here, you live in South Africa, you might as well shut your mouth. I live in England. So it's not like we're hungry or we live in the worst place in the world, but it's the reason why we're doing what we are doing because we want to build a nation. South Africa living today, there was a time them themselves was in a worse situation that we are. Even they haven't come out of it. That's why Malema voice is still loud for some of us. So we must understand that when it comes to finance, it's there in our code of conduct. Madam Nene read it, and I can put it up here. So, Maz, I will stop here concerning our finance, and people must do the right thing. Any account that Madam Nene cannot see, know that that money is like you putting water on stone. It's not going to be accounted. Let's take a point of reference when in 2015, the issue of they were saying Onyendu have embezzled defense fund. We can play the clip here with Onyendu in America. Onyendu ordered Madam Nene to print out that account. And America paid about $2,000, the whole United States of America, $2,000+ in 2018 or 19. And today, nobody talks about it anymore. So we must understand that what we are doing is deeper, and people must follow the laid down rules. It's not about me, it's not about you, not about my brother, or it's from my side. We cannot bring nepotism within IPOB or cabal within IPOB. It's not acceptable.
Yeah. Thank you, Mazi George, man. Mazi Chima, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah,
Please, I want to ask you one straight question. Where are you paying your money to? Is it the new account in South Africa or the account our leader has established?
We are paying our money into the agreed account by our leader, Mazen Nandekano. The approved account that was being supervised by Nenayanya. That is where we are paying our money.
Okay. Do you have anything to tell us before we go to your comrades to order?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's things I want to make reference to know.
Yeah.
First of all, I will say, our people used to say, when taboo becomes old in an institution, it ends up becoming a norm. You see, this issue of account, that is what they have used to put problem into IPOB South Africa. And we know the reason why they are doing this. And that same reason, it is why I was removed as IPOB Secretary General. Many, not only me, many other comrades was removed from the executive arm of the IPOB South Africa. Somebody like me, Mazi Innocent earlier, Mazi Tim Obi, Mazi Gloria earlier. These people are the people that have stood against their plan to buy a house. They want to buy a house. And we are against that plan. And do you know why they are clamoring for a new account? It is because our registration here in South Africa was non-profit organization. So it was through that registration that we used to open this account. So our accounts cannot finance any house they want to buy because as a non-profit organization. Now, when they bring this idea, the financial head being Gloria earlier did not accept the plan, and I also rejected the plan. Now, these people start to cause a problem in our finance by asking for accountability. When other coordinators, that they couldn't be one that don't what is happening to architect accountability. They let started doing account. This same group of people started condemning the account she was doing. Because they want to frustrate every effort because they know where they are heading to. All of a sudden, they call in their godfather, Tony Zulumike. They told us that we are going to have a meeting with the guests. We don't even know who the guest is. On that day of meeting, it was Tony Zulumike. Before the meeting, Tony allowed them to speak first. After they have finished speaking, he began to come into judgment. Blaming Nenayanya. How can somebody come from Germany to come and appoint a financial head? You know, all of us we are raising voice, we begin to shout. No, this is not how a matter is. You have to hear from the voice of everybody. Then when he gives us audience to speak, after we must have finished speaking, that was when he didn't know what else to do. Now, that one has passed. Gloria has still the main paper. Do you know that they are still for this woman? What we heard that Ezumezu sent a letter. But she didn't write a letter to Gloria earlier and whatever. He only sent a letter to them. The national coordinator then dropped a note by removing Gloria. What are they trying to achieve? They want to put in somebody that will agree or obey whatever the data person to do. Now, they move ahead to go register a different IPOB. And they use that registration to open this new account they call welfare account, which Nemayana said no new account will be opened. Say they disobey their protection. By the way, Nemayana is a member of US. They don't obey them. They don't obey anybody except their godfathers. That is the problem we're facing here in South Africa.
Okay.
Now, people that are speaking against that account, they were being removed from the national executive. My deputy, who is adding the Uyo, who they call his name.
Mazi.
Yes.
Okay, biko okwologolo di akwela ga ya be na that one ka I jo ka I got to your executive ka I know anwa yoku okay, thank you. Mazi Darlington, biko gwa yoku, tell us, let's hear from you, please.
Mazi, was somebody better here, maybe an introduction. Mazi, is he the best? One call. Can you introduce yourself?
IPOB.
One family.
Yeah. My name is Chibuzo Nwankwo. I'm the secretary of Pretoria Zone.
Okay.
South Africa here.
Okay.
I'm just joining now. We're just coming back now.
Okay. I be to you because total glass of water there now. I be to you go ayoku. It be separate with the milk before you go ayoku. You go oh. Can I got to Prince Darlington? Can I got to Darlington? Darlington.
Okay,
Darlington, you have heard what your coordinator said. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I heard what he said. I think I agree with all he said now. On it, I don't have much to say for now. Let me just observe what is going on first. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, can I go to Mazi Sunday Okolo? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. What my coordinator said is actually what we are facing in Pretoria here since some months about the account issue and other things. Then I asked him, is it the same thing that other like living in Germany or UK, they decide to do like to have another account? If it's what they decide, then we go through. But if you know what they decide, then we'll go according to our Mazi Nnamundi Kanu. Because this is the instruction given to us as a follower, as a reader. We have to obey him. We don't need to disobey him. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
you're welcome. Yeah. Then can I go to Mazi Samson? Mazi Samson.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. That's what we're passing through actually. Our controller have said it all, and followed by my welfare as well. That is the truth of the matter. It's a very big issue, so we need to be sought out, because it's like the family is divided here in South Africa. Even the followers are not happy. It's like everybody's confused. Everybody's confused. So we really need this issue to be solved, so that all of us can know who is the right person or the right channel to follow. So I really appreciate if it can be solved tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Mazi Christian, please take the floor. Oh, network. Mazi Ike, please take the floor.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra.
Greetings to all Biafrans all over the world. It is my pleasure today to speak to you guys for the first time in the history of this movement.
Hello. Are you
Can you
hearing
hear
me?
me?
Yeah,
Yes, I
hold
can
on.
hear you.
Maz Ike is talking now. Hold on, Maz Kingston, Christian. Just hold on for Ike. Ike is speaking now. Go on, Ike.
All right. Like I was saying to all Biafrans all over the world, I am going to be very blunt and very honest to the best of my ability, basically. First and foremost is with the media war that is going on right now in this struggle, I am very, very disappointed. Number one, very, very disappointed because it's like we have drifted away from the main struggle and what we are here for. Everybody is all about money, fight between each other. Is something that I really do not expect Biafrans to do. We are too powerful for what we are doing in this struggle. We are too great to be this low. We are too wonderful to be who we think we are at this moment. So I am just in a state of mind of trying to figure out what exactly are we here for? Are we here for the restoration of Biafra? Or are we here to find out money? Where did money go? As if is that money the most important thing at the moment than putting Biafrans together, giving them a headway, a light forward, a way forward, giving Biafrans a guideline. We have no guideline. We have nobody to speak for anybody here right now at this moment in this struggle because we are divided. And a country that is divided will definitely fall. And a country that stays together will definitely stand. This is a process that we are going through. So Biafrans all over the world, I want you guys to take note of this. Process is very painful, very, very painful. And process is a teacher of obedience. I don't know if I'm making sense here. Can you guys hear me?
Go on. It's your time. Go on.
Go ahead.
Yes, and there's always a provision at the end of your obedience. Process bring neutrality, and process is known by God Almighty. Process involve faith. Process involve time. Process involve work. Biafrans, we are here for a reason, for the work of the future, for the job that Chukwokike Obiama give to each and every one of us. I am very, very hurt with what I'm hearing on the line and what people are busy with. It's like we have drifted away completely from the vision of actualizing Biafra to actualizing dollar and pounds. And truly, I expect us to be as one. We need to come together as one to stand. Because if we are bashing each other, we will never make a headway. We will leave the goal and pursue something else that is not on our lane. So Biafrans, I am truly, truly begging each and every one of you guys. I don't condone evil. If you are wrong, I will tell you you are wrong. If you are right, I will tell you straight you are right. I have no fear for nobody but God Almighty. So I pray that Biafrans, we will see this vision. A whole lot of things is going down in Biafra land that nobody is talking about. When we come out in this social media, we are supposed to be bringing the more important things online to teach Biafrans. Many Biafrans are out there, they don't know their way in, way out. They don't know where this struggle is actually going. It's really heart-wrenching to see that what we are chasing is not what we are here for. Onyendu is right here in the prison for how long? Even after being discharged, for God's sake, and we are here talking about who is had money. Why don't we rebel once? Shut down Nigeria and bring Onyendu out of that dungeon. He has already been discharged, for God's sake. This is not why we're here. I'm a bona fide Biafran. I'm not afraid of that because my father was a soldier, a commanding officer that was demoted from a commanding officer to a sergeant. So I'm not talking about that yet. That country owe me a lot. They killed my dad and my mom. I'm not talking about that yet. This is not why we're here. We need to put that country together, bring out Nnamdi Kanu. If whatever that we need to do, we will take orders from him after he's out. This is not what we are supposed to do. Our first mission is to get him out. Everything we need to do is to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike one of Afari Ibegu out of that dungeon. Then all these things we are talking will then make sense. Whoever who is guilty will be found guilty. Whoever who is innocent, everything will come to light. This is what I think from my own opinion. So God bless Biafrans. Thank you.
Ezumezu,
Yeah.
can you hear me? Yeah, go on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mazi Christian, I think you have not spoke.
Go on, man. Go on, Christian. Go on.
Mazi Christian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Why are you meeting yourself or meet yourself?
Okay, are you hearing me now?
Yes, yeah.
All right, my fellow Biafrans, I just want to use this medium to thank every one of us for organizing this wonderful meeting tonight. What I have to say tonight is what our coordinator has said. He has said it all. We are into a very big problem here in South Africa. IPOB South Africa is in problem. Our leaderships are turning the struggle to another politics. They are turning it to the Zug politicians. So they are here after money. They only after money, taking money that other people have contributed to put on their own pocket. So we really need an intervention on South African leadership. So our connector have said it all. In the area of finance, I am the financial secretary. Although we are paying our money, we are depositing our money to the right channel, to the account which have been proved by Onyendu, and which Nenanya is the secretary. So we are depositing our money to the right channel. I know that they have been having problem with our coordinator because he refused. He don't want to follow them. He said, I must only obey what our leader said. We must follow the procedure that our leader said. Where he said we should deposit money, that's where we will deposit money. Now, how to know the truth and the lie is that, why is it that it's now that our leader is in dungeon of Zoo government that they are after money, creating different accounts to be depositing money? Why? Why they didn't start it early when our leader was not in the police in Zoo? It is now they have seen that they have already planned and keep him there, and they are now after to make sure that every channel that they go share, that any channel that we are getting money to sponsor the league councils and the ESN, that they want to block it to make sure that they destroy IPOB. That is their plan. So we need really intervention in South Africa. We really need intervention because what they are doing is not how to do a struggle. That is even why we, Pretoria, we decided to be autonomous, to be on our own, so that we know what we are doing. Because we can't say we are South African, we are IPOB South African, we are the same, but other people are doing different things. So we really need a reshuffle in the leadership of IPOB South Africa. We need a reshuffle on the leaders. We have an inferior leadership. We don't have leadership. This is what I just want to say tonight. I don't have much to say, but what I'm saying is that we need a reshuffle in IPOB leadership. We Pretoria, we are working according to the rules that the Onyendu have put in place for us to follow. In another way, Ran, in the other way, we saw on the broadcast by Chike Doziem that our deputy coordinator has been discharged, that is no longer active. But what is his offense? Because before
Mazi, because you can that side, we are coming to that. So your coordinator will say something before we say something about it. Okay, so
okay,
yeah,
okay. So what I'm saying, let me round up. What I'm saying is that we are having problem in South African leadership. It's our leadership, not the followers. The follower doesn't have any problem. It's only the leadership. So we really need intervention. We really need a reshuffle. We really need to tell you need to come and see what is happening here. That is the few things I have to say. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Ndewo. Mazi George, do you have anything to say before I go to another level, another step?
Thank you very much. There's something I want to point out. Our brother Ike spoke with a passion, and I need to underline something here. There is no freedom fighting in the world, with any history, across board, that has ever become one before they achieve what they want. The level we are in IPOB now, Mazen Nandekano Onyendu is aware of this. And I will say this to every single Biafran listening to me tonight. No country has ever achieved freedom without having a sabotage. I want to tell you something. Onyendu told us to go and watch enemy at the gates. Before Onyendu was rendition, Onyendu, in one of his programs, he asked us, go and I will indulge every Biafran tonight. Go and watch the movie called Enemy at the Gates. After watching that program, after watching that film, then I understand that we have not seen anything yet. That is why there's a video I'm going to play here. Onyendu said that our people are lame. So, sentiments can make us sometimes forget about what we are doing. But you see, in this struggle, Mazen Nandekano said 100 men with clean heart will give us Biafra. The why I'm saying is our brother have just mentioned father, mother died in Biafra, so I can understand the pain. But even South Africa, where you're living now, don't forget that Mandela could not achieve what he wanted for his people. That is why somebody like Malema today is still talking. You know that when Mandela was released from prison, he divorced his wife, which is Winnie. Winnie was the backbone of that particular movement. What they want is total freedom of their people. They want the land to be returned to South Africans. That you live in South Africa, that is what Malema is fighting for. Go and Google Malema. When Winnie Amaberia, he hear his word, what he was talking to hypocrites, the saboteurs that was among them. In that particular place, he said, when she was alive, those people sabotaged. The core value of South African appetite was what Malema is fighting for today. The total liberation of their people to people that invaded their land to give back their land. But at long run, Mandela subtitled. Because he's a human being. 27 years in prison is not 27 days, my brother. At the end of the day, he gave in. And now the world label Winnie a terrorist. And he divorced her. Now he married a new wife. But that woman never gone anywhere with Mandela. So what I'm saying here tonight is that let us not confuse ourselves. You see, in IPOB, what is happening today is something that we know is going to happen. But this is the time Onyendu has said, Onyendu Kucho was saying the hardcore IPOBs. So I'm indulging every single one of us here tonight. We must make a decision. There is nobody that is going to lead us. We are, that's what Onyendu said, volunteers. And grassroots. IPOB was built under grassroots. That's one thing I must assure people. But you see what is happening in IPOB today? If it doesn't happen, my brother, we are not going to get Biafra. And there is no unity that are going to give us Biafra than what we are seeing. Because at the end of the day, we have to have an internal enemy. The internal enemy is what you must defeat. That the world will know you have arrived. If you can't defeat internal enemy, nobody gives a hook about who you are. So what I'm saying tonight is that what is happening with us today And people like us, we came out not because we want to come on social media to come and, you know, interject people or battle wall people. No. What we are doing here is no question about finance, because this is the IPOB lay down structure. Those that are leading us, this is not the first time we've been in this situation. We were there in 2015. And it was sailed through because somebody stood and never gave in. So we're in the same position again, 2021 to 2022. So now I know people are feeling wary. The direction, because of people we had in the leadership now, Onyendu handover. But Onyendu no. Are you telling me that Mazi Nnamdi don't know that when he go to Africa, something must happen to him? Onyendu could have lived in Israel for the rest of his life. He said, I'm going to lead from the front, so I'm giving us courage here. My brother, I love what he said, and you spoke from the heart. But the truth is that what is happening now is expected. I will play Onyendu voice here. The first time he spoke from court, he said that he wants Biafra land to be peaceful. For 24 seconds, he said, that's why I'm here. Onyendu can catch out tonight if he wants. Mazi Nnamdi can come out from TSS dungeon tonight if he wishes to do so. So what I want our people to know is that we shouldn't. Oh God. Oh God. Everybody here, mute your mic, please. Please, please. So why I'm making this emphasis that so that we should not contradict what we are doing. At the end of the day, this process we are going is the final push for Biafra to be restored. But anybody telling you that all of us will believe in one thing before, it's like when you're running race on a marathon. There must be sometimes people that take off that marathon will not get there. Some people will fall off the wayside. So that is what we are in now. Samson, can you mute yourself, please? Please, please, Mazi. So that is what we are now. And the position IPOB is today. Now, we must know those, because Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi is not a stupid man. Onyendu say, if it is not Chukwuka Biama, I will never speak to any of you. So all I will say to you tonight is this. What we are doing here is that everything you guys have said here boiled down in cabal. That's why we say, Onyendu said, I will put Mazi Nnamdi in UK. I'm not saying it from outside, you know. So many individuals you see on social media are talking. None of these people have served IPOB as their principal officer. Check all these people on social media. These are people. Listen to me. If I want to be on social media, I could have been there a long time, have millions of followers. Take it as where I'll get my living. But that's not what we want. Onyendu said we didn't come here to make them or make money. Say rubbish. We came to contribute. We came out because things are falling apart, like my brother Ike said. But we are the ones that are going to fit. That's why we're here. If we don't talk about our finance, how are we going to get Mazi Nnamdi out? How are we going to get Onyendu out? Are we going to get it with our hands? If our people are contributing money is going on the wrong pocket, how do we tackle it? That is the cabal. I'll give you instances here, 2015 to be precise. The issue, the narrative they brought then, the same Madam Nenyanya, was that our defense fund was embezzled by Onyendu. When Onyendu finally came out. When that account was open to Biafrans, Onyendu said, people have made me now to tell Fulani how much we have. We could not even contribute 150,000. People were shouting up and down. And the people that were running this race then, people that were floating this narrative then could not contribute even $1. So what I'm saying tonight, what we are doing here is noble. If only you can account for 10 men in every country, this is what we are targeting now. If you're pure, follow the pattern of our leader. That's my advice tonight. And that's why we say no cabal is allowed in IPOB. Doesn't matter who that person is. Our code of conduct, I will show you here, gave you the right to question anything dodgy within IPOB. It's our code of conduct. So now, what I'm saying to my brother, because it touches me when your two parents died. My uncle died in Biafra War. My parents never spoke about Biafra to me. I had it from Mazi Nnamdi. Nobody preached Biafra to me. I had only the voice once. And since that day to today, I never waver. And that is why we all stand one side. Like I said, this platform is not for saga, not for malign anybody, not prejudice. What we are doing here to savage IPOB. Because at the end of the day, if we could not savage IPOB, how do we get our leader out? How? When these men have now stabbed our leader from the back, but Mazi Nnamdi will come out triumphantly. So what I'm saying tonight is this. If you are paying money to where Onyendu have approved, you don't need to worry anymore. My brother and comrade here, what is happening in South Africa is happening across board. This is a cabal they have built. In UK here, the same thing is happening. The same thing you guys are facing is what we are facing here. But what I will tell you, the real people will galvanize themselves and do the right thing without no fear or favor to anybody, because you know why you join IPOB. So that's my encouragement to everybody here. And we're not coming here to demean anybody or to malign anybody or to gossip or say things people have not said before. Like I always said, I want them to first of all shoot that gun. We're not here to gossip. But like as you guys requested to come in the program, we welcome you guys to come and lay it down to Biafrans. But what I'm saying tonight, there's no different from what is happening in Pretoria and what is happening in the United Kingdom. UK here is even worse. I will give you instances, but what to talk about all these things? Everything that happened, Onyendu knows. He knows everything's happening outside. So what we should be carrying on to defend Mazim Nnamdi Kanu. Forget about Onyendu. Nothing's going to happen to him. Our leader knew what is happening. And I will encourage you, all of us that come out here with a sincere heart. That's why we drink water. We don't lie. You don't lie against your own comrade because all of us are under oath. Some people don't value that oath, but we do. That's why we don't joke about. So my brother, I will say take courage, because those people that have laid their life is the most ultimate prize in Biafra. But we must soldier on, but we cannot get weary, because I know sometimes it's tough. But it's tougher than what we are looking for now, because how do we get Biafra? That's a voice I'm going to play about our leader. You need to listen to you to give you courage. So everyone here, I thank all of you to come out, as you have come out to speak and tell Biafra what is going on. But what I'm saying to you guys now, what you must take tonight is that you guys must fasten your seatbelt. Do not allow cabal. If it's 10 of you that are contributing money, it's recorded. Our leader knows. And at the end of the day, we'll get what we want. We are not confused. IPOB shall never be confused, because Onyendu laid the foundation, and that foundation is what we must follow. Mazin, I will stop here for now. I don't know. Thank you. Unmute yourself, Mazi.
Thank you, Mazi George Ume. You are always there and well spoken. My colleagues, I want to tell you people one thing tonight. Our leader said that we are whiter than snow. Remember, he said 100 men. I'm not saying that I'm one of the 100 men. No. Or neither you are one of the 100 men. No. But today, I appreciate each of every one of you that come on media to express your feelings, to say it the way it is. But bear it in mind that in this struggle, for me, I did not hear my mother's voice or my father's voice to join this struggle. The only voice I had is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I will defend each of every one of his principles. I will defend the code of conduct. I will defend the structure of IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I respect whoever you are, but the moment you say that you are IPOB member under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must respect the structure. You must respect the principle our leader laid down. This is just the fact. If you are not comfortable with that, the door is open. You just go. Why we are here today is to debunk the lies against our finance. That's why we are here. I will remember when I say speak the truth always. He said it. Speak the truth always. I understand how you feel, Mazi Ike. I understand you perfectly. But we are not here for gossip. This our message is getting to them. We say no to cabal. And listen, let me pass this message to Mazi Chinas Sanwo-Olu and Mazi Tony Ezumezu and Mazi Chukwudi Obilu, you know. I understand that it's only once Mazi Chinas Sanwo-Olu came to South Africa for a meeting. It's only once. The two cabal they are using in South Africa is Mazi Tony Ezumezu and Mazi Chukwudi Obiukwu. I think in South Africa. Listen, it's still, the door is still open. If you people think that people like us will not speak, if you people think that maybe we are afraid about not to mention our name in Lego Biafra, no. Each one of us here, we are out to stand for the truth. What we are asking is two things, simple. Obey the structure, the laid-down principle of our leader. Second, the code of conduct. Third, every one of his message must be implemented. This is what we are here for, and this is what we are fighting for. Mazi Tony Ezumezu, do the needful. That account in South Africa, you must close it. You must obey our leader. Either you like it or not, you must obey our leader. Because if you don't obey our leader, nobody's going to obey you. Not me, Mazi Ezumezu. Let me go to
You are not
Okay.
coming out. We are not.
Okay.
We are not telling you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear you.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. No, I understand what happened to your deputy, Mazi Adindo, and we are told that that Mazi, is a Biafran. He have contributed massively in this struggle. He has contributed a lot. Mazi, please, Biafrans want to know what really happened about your deputy.
Yes. Thank you, Mazi Ezumezu.
Yeah.
One again.
Yeah.
Yes. Mazi Adindo is a bona fide member of IPOB South Africa and Pretoria. Let me just make it briefly, but let us not begin to go into deep statement here. Mazi Adindo is defending the account our leader approved. That same account being supervised by
Yeah, we
Mazi,
can't hear him.
Can't hear you again. What's going on?
Okay.
One of the things that I had to say was even I have the voice note with me here. He said, anybody that is going against what our leader have put in place, let it be a member of DOS, and they're going against what our leader have put in place. That person is a criminal. Suppose nobody really apologized. That was what he said. So anybody that said you don't even mention a particular person's name or he said anybody that goes against what our leader have put in place is a criminal. These people took the voice note and sent to their godfathers. So that was what happened. Now, this statement does not warrant you to expel somebody because he didn't cut you a script. Unless they are going against what our leader have put in place. Now, we Victoria people have written them a memo demanding DOS to come for a hearing so that they shall listen to Addington and listen to all, because we are not even aware of what's happening. Can you imagine I'm a member of the executive? They didn't consult me before they wrote the letter to the DOS, and that was expected. Imagine when they are really doing this, that was why they removed me from the executive forum. So this is what we are passing through here in South Africa. This current leadership, my brother, what they are doing is very, very alarming. So, even since that day, I didn't have expected this young man is still paying dues and is still supporting BSM financially. Irrespective of what happened. These are people who have suffered a lot in building IPB South Africa. We are among the pioneers of this struggle here in South Africa. We contributed a lot financially and even our own bringing out our time to travel far and near South Africa to create all the souls that we are getting today. People from Pretoria and Johannesburg are people when you begin to talk about people South Africa, you talk about Pretoria and Johannesburg. These are people that are suffered here in South Africa. The very few people that contributed what you are hearing today. Now, some people from nowhere hijack the leadership and they turn this around. Now, there was this thing now, this leadership now, once you don't support what they are doing, they remove. Did you know that my deputy secretary, my assistant secretary, was removed and replaced by a member of Nigerian Union? The guy that bring this his position has been removed from every of our platform. Yes, now. The guy that exposed them, what they did, has been removed. I will send you the voice note from that guy they removed from every platform.
So Mazi, so are you telling me why they remove your deputy was he made a statement that anybody that goes against our leader's principle is a criminal. That's why he was removed.
I have the big voice notes there. If you like, I can send it to you and you play it.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Let me go to your executive to confirm what you just said. Mazi Darrington, you heard what coordinator Mazi Chima said.
Yes, Mazi Ezumezu, I heard him very well. Yeah, my thinking, I was taught because this news is no longer a new news to you guys. I thought they're going to bring them to get to this meeting so that when we are explaining, they will be here to answer. That was what I was thinking. They're going to be here with us. Yeah, what all he said here is exactly what happened. And I was wondering, how are they going to be doing meeting and there's no executive from Pretoria with them? Even the protest they did was last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we are not with them. We are not informed. That is not the way. They really divide us parts. They really divide us parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mazi Sondokolo, please. Do you have anything to say to add to what Mazi Chima just said? You are unmute your mic, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
So, my fellow Biafran all over the world, even before this issue, before we started having this issue, they accused they accused one of our member that he used the money for Pretoria to bought a car, IBOP money to bought a car. Even they called me that time. They was asking me. Someone called me. I don't know who called me. He was asking me what is my position in IBOP Pretoria. So I was asking him, what is the problem? Why do you want to know my position? In that this thing was happening before we are having this issue last 3 months or so, if I'm not mistaken. So I called my comrade Chima. I was asking, this is the number. I sent him that number because I couldn't keep that number, but I sent it to him that this is the number that called me, was asking me what is my position, this. I don't understand. Because what we are coming for, especially our meeting, is to move something, to move our emotion forward, to achieve what we want. Because God have ordained us to achieve and work towards Biafra and to get our freedom. And many people are trying to, like one of our, sometimes, because even my comrade Chima, I'm always tell him as Mazi George was saying that no one preach him about Biafra. Since I was in Lagos, no one preached me about Biafra. I heard about Biafra and my spirit accepted Biafra. Even when I came to South Africa, it's the same thing. So many people, likewise, as our members say, many people are ranting in the social media to make money or to make fame. But we are here to achieve. This is my first time to be in Skype to speak to Biafran. I'm happy that I'm here to say the truth. Not that I'm happy to be here, but I'm here in this Skype to say the truth, what is happening. And we need to be in peace to achieve what we are fighting for. This is what I have to say. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans.
Yeah, thank you. Mazi Ike. The floor is yours.
All hail Biafran.
All hail Biafra.
Fellow Biafrans, I just want to put these words in because one thing I need to say is grief is an individual thing that people feel differently. And no man is an island. Biafran struggle was from birth for me. Because my father, when he was in command, he was one of Odimogo Juku's men when he was still alive. Was a great man, I must say. A mighty warrior. And why I'm saying this is nobody introduced Biafra to me, not even Kanu Wanko. Sorry, not even Amadike One. I was born a Biafran. My father called me once and said, Chief, listen to me very carefully. You don't belong in that country. You are not one of those people. You are different. Your breed is very different. You are very special. You are very original. You are very significant, just like every other Biafran all over the world. We are God people, my people. We are called for a time like this. We need to rise up and do the needful. I always trust in the Lord at all times. I don't lean on my own understanding. In my ways, I always acknowledge Elohim that He makes my path straight. Because what we're going through at this time of struggle is something that I'm not a politician. and I don't like politics at all, because I know it's a really dirty business that I don't want to be in there. Because many politicians, especially the ones from Nigeria, none of them has got a character at all. They have no principles. They have lost all their values. All their moral values has gone down the drain. And it's very disappointing that we don't have youth that can stand up and speak up for what is wrong in that country. We condone evil. We mingle with all the people that are doing everything wrong because they have money. But it's unfortunate that Onyendu has been detained. It's very, very unfortunate that the one voice that we have in Biafran struggle, the only one person who cares for everyone, has been detained. And because of that, the parasite and the evil ones have penetrated IPOP now, and they're busy corrupting our members, overtaking whatever they can lay their hand on, doing anything they can to destroy the struggle. But I must give them this one assurance, that we Biafrans, we are not sleeping away. We are very much awake, and we are monitoring every single step of this Biafran restoration. And anybody who think will come and destroy this struggle must think again, because this is a spiritual thing. You must be holy to run this show. You must be pure. You must be honest. You must be straight on the core. You must have a spirit of contentment. And we need to stand up for what we know is right and speak up whatever that happens. I know it's not easy. The pressure is on. But we need to understand that if we don't rise up now and defend our land, we will lose all that we have. Even those the saboteurs that are playing this game, trying to bring division in the life of Biafran people, mark my word, your time is coming. Your time is coming. And when that time comes, it's a music that everybody has to face. Do good, do for yourself. Do bad, do for yourself. There is nothing under the sun that is hidden. Whatever you do in the secret will come to the open. That's why we need to guide our heart in all what we do in this struggle. Elohim will judge you according to what you have done. I'm telling you the fact. You can't escape nothing. No judgment you're going to escape. You are not going to escape any judgment. That's why we are scattered, was the disobedient our great grandfathers committed. God scattered us all over the world. We have been killed everywhere we go. We are like things of a joke. People make mockeries of us. You live in the US, wherever you live, if you're a Biafran, let me tell you something. You have no base, sir. You have no base, ma'am. You are on the float. You are floating on the air. You have no home until Biafra is restored. So if you think you have money, think again. Money will never get you Biafra, but your spirit will. Your belief, your faith, your resilience will bring Biafra to existence. And the honesty and the purity of your soul will bring Biafra. I'm not saying this because I want to be biased. No, I don't care. I want to be honest. If you are a struggle follower, I call that struggle follower to the restoration of Biafra, I pray that Chukwu Okike Obiama will give you strength. God will strengthen you. He will cast his angels to protect you in all you do. As long as you got the purity of this struggle in your heart, you will walk and you will never stumble. No matter what the situation bring to you, you will come out of it. But I'm giving you this as my word. Be a man of principle in all you do. We have written to DOS a letter which I did sign as well, requesting to find out what has Adindu, what is the problem with Adindu for his unconditional what do you call that, unconditional dismissal. So, and we have not gotten back any response at the moment. I believe deep down in my heart that some of our leaders in DOS has been compromised. And I'm not hiding that. I'm not making any mention of any name because those who are compromised are very, very aware of themselves. They are very much aware, no matter how they play it, no matter how they try to hide their secret activities and genders. Trust me, they know themselves. And Biafra will come. Our country will be rebuilt. Our nation will serve God Almighty. Whatever they like, let them do. But I am giving them as an assurance today that Biafra will come. And Mazin Nandikanu will come out. And we are going to sit down and do the needful. He knows exactly what is going on. Check his prophecy. Check everything that he has spoken in the past. He's got every word speculated accurately. He knows exactly what he's doing. When I heard his voice, 1, 2, 3, I said, that man can lead us to where we're going. With the spirit and the zeal that he got inside of him, he can do wonders. But unfortunately, we have bad people around. So all Biafrans, may the Lord bless you guys and keep you, to be very honest. And may the Lord shine his face upon you guys and be grateful to you guys. And may the Lord turn his face towards each and every one of you that is here to bring peace to the restoration of Biafra. May your soul be blessed. Thank you, Muchineke.
Yeah. Thank you, Mazi Ike. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mazi Kristen, please. The mic is yours. No? Mazi Kristen.
Yeah. Are you hearing me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Am I coming out? Okay. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak to Biafrans. According to what our coordinators and all our executive have said, they have spoken well. And that's the simple truth. All that our coordinator have said concerning the issue of addendum is the simple truth. There's no mistake. There's no, everything he said is accurately. So I don't have much to say about it, but I'm just telling you that all that our coordinator and fellow executive have said concerning the issue of addendum is the simple truth. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Ndewo. Mazi Samson.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak again. Am I coming out?
Yeah, you're coming out.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted, for my personal view, I have to say that what my able coordinator Vitalis Ibe said is the truth. Because this Adenu we are talking about, if I'm not mistaken, I have to say he's the most of the financial player here in Pretoria. Once is IPOB issue, he's very happy to invest his money. So I did not see the reason why people are removing him. Should I say, did he fight with anybody? No. Did he borrow money for anybody? No. Did he eat money? No. He's the one that's putting his money. So I did not see any other reason. And I also want to use this opportunity to let you guys know that what the coordinator said is the truth, because I have the experience, I have the idea when he was trying to come in. I know, I'm one of the welfare here in South Africa, and we have a welfare general meeting, South Africa as a whole. We have a welfare general meeting. On that meeting, we used to do it on Skype like this, but not a video. We normally do audio, not a video. That meeting, we normally do it each and every Tuesday. We had meeting every Tuesday, 8:30, 8 o'clock. So on that meeting, I don't see the reason thing we always discussing. Nothing. Suddenly, they bring a issue of account that South Africa as a whole have given a welfare a platform to open account, a new account, while we having the old account, which was given by our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I asked them, what is the reason for us to having a new account? And even though we are going to open account, why is it welfare, the last born in any society, that they should be given such a position to do? Okay, we have a secretary all over the South Africa. We have provost. We have coordinators. We also have deputy coordinators. They cannot give them such a position to open an account. Why is it welfare? I was kicked against it. They tried to fight me. I said, okay, I'm sorry, but this is not a right thing, no, for welfare to go and open an account. I bring it to my coordinator. I told coordinator, this is what we are discussing in this meeting. No. He said, Samson, leave that meeting. Because this meeting, something is going wrong there. That's okay, it's fine. Let me just keep on, let you stay there a little bit. I will see what is going on. Then the thing keep on going. I said, okay, let me just leave this platform. Since you say I should leave this platform, I leave it. After like 1 month or thereabout, a call came from me, from Joburg. They told me that I should look for somebody, a good person, that they can make a coordinator for me, Pretoria here, zonal coordinator. Say, why are you talking about the coordinator? What of our own coordinator, which is Vitalis Ibe? They say, no, we have to look for that person again to make a coordinator. When did you guys discuss this one? I'm not aware. Okay, is this coordinator, is he aware that you guys want to have a new coordinator? He said, the guy told me, just go and do what I ask you to do. Say, no, I cannot do this thing. How can you say such a thing? You came from nowhere to come and give us a new coordinator without our own consent. My brother, how it doesn't work like that, though. It's okay, it's fine. I should go and think about this. Okay, it's fine. I'll get back to you. I reported to the coordinator. I told the coordinator, this is what people are telling me. Are you aware? Then he told me again, he said, something, I told you to leave these people. From there, they started telling us that the Aden was expelled for no reason. Say, okay, now I see the reason why. I've seen it. The same thing keep on going. They're calling me, I should look for a good guy to be a coordinator. Say, this one, okay, what do you guys have to do? You guys have to come to our general meeting here in Pretoria. Then you have to say this in the floor. Everybody will say his or her own opinion. We didn't see anybody. We didn't see anybody till today. So why I'm saying this thing is that they are trying to destroy IPOB Pretoria zone, because if they manage to find a new coordinator that can speak on their behalf, they already conquer. Because Adendo has been expelled because he was on the truth side. Now they also want to remove Vitalis Ibe. But since I kick against it and I give them, they should come to Pretoria and say this thing in the general meeting. They didn't come. I know they can't do anything. So, issue of Adendo, they remove Adendo because he was on the truth side. He told them the truth, that anybody that is saying against what the Nnamdi Kanu said, that person is a thief. Whether you are a coordinator or DOSO, to me, I can say that is the reason why they remove him, they spare him. Thank you all.
Yeah, the woman. Yeah, Mazi Wankwa, last time you want to introduce yourself, your network It's like you have a network problem. Hope he's stable now. Hello, Mazi Nwankwo.
I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah, Mazi, please, can you introduce yourself and just...
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. My name's Mazi Chibuzo Nwankwo. I'm the secretary of the Pretoria zone.
Okay.
Ipob.
Okay. Mazi, please, do you have a glass of water there?
I have.
Okay, please, can you just quickly play with it and drink and tell us your opinion? Tell Biafran your opinion, please.
Okay. Abuna Chukwuokobia.
Yes, sir.
Dịka meeting anyị na-eme meeting a n'ike nke Chineke nna kele ụwa niile ka meeting a kọmịtara ezigbo mkpụrụ ka o mee ka anyị nweta Biafra ka ọ dịla anyị izi ka ndị ọjọọ nọkwa n'ime anyị na-agbakwana anyị mgba ka Chineke mee ha expose ma wezuga ha ka Biafra nwere ike ọjọọ na mmezu ka obi ya nwere wee bụrụ nke anyị n'ikpeazụ ka ụmụ anyị wee nwee ike wee likwe n'ulu ndị ụwa na-eli etu ụmụ South Africa si eli ulu Mandela afọ Mandela tara ihe aka m kwụ na-achịkọba kala anyị.
Ise.
My opinion in this, I don't have much to say. I'm even short of words. Why I said I'm even short of words, that I never knew that something like this will be happening in IPOB. I thought everybody has wised up based on what is happening in Nigeria, the way they're treating us. But I never know that there are still some people who are animals in Ipob. First of all, these people, they started by saying that they want to buy a house. And my coordinator, he wasn't aware earlier. Later on, they told him. And they planned that in order to make the business so that they will share 400,000 among themselves. They said no. When he heard it, he said no, this thing can't work. Myself, I said no, it's not supposed to work because you must buy a land before buying a man. You never get Biafra, you're looking for a house to buy. That one is apart. Coming to issue of Mazi adding the Uyo. Mazi adding the Uyo has been a pillar in Pretoria zone here. Financially and otherwise. He's always there. And from all ramification of everything, I've not seen anything wrong that Mazi Adedo has done. Mazi Adedo is that type of person that likes to stand on the truth. Things we are moving fine, we are doing well. Meeting was moving fine. At the time, they brought this issue, this idea of opening new account, oh, this and that, stories here and there. The Mazi Adedo had to speak up. He said, why will you people open another account? Nnamdi Kanu, who is our leader, said whatever that he leave, that we should follow the principle. That anybody that doesn't want to follow anything that that he lay is a criminal. That's all what he said. Now they change it. I don't know how they took it to the US or what. I don't know whether people are hearing me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So now, They said Adedo has been expelled. I said no. This can't happen. They want to close down the IPO, the Pretoria zone, or what? What they want to do? So I was like, no, we need to write letter to these people, which we all did. Everybody signed. But today, we have never had any reply from them. You know, I see this struggle of a thing we are pursuing now. It's like a pot on a fire. And that pot, the woods are under it. When you remove this wood and say this wood is no longer active, you remove the other one. If that time you remove all of them, the pot will be empty there, and the thing that's in that pot is not going to be done. So I don't know whoever they're using to do this thing. Please, you people should help us. Myself, my dad, fought Biafran war. My own very dad. He told me story about Biafran. He told me everything. Because me and my dad, we are like twins, although he has passed away now. He told him everything about Biafran war. That's why when I'm doing this, I'm doing it with all my heart. So I don't know that people are not, that I don't know that there can be some people who is a Biafran that have another thing at the back of their mind. So I'm still surprised. So I don't see any reason why they should expel Mazi Aden. I don't see any cogent reason at all. So whatever our coordinator has said and the co-executive has said, this is pure truth. So you people should help us to advise those people. Because I know one thing, you know, South Africa here, I think is the easiest country to enter. I know 70% of Nigeria who are here, some of them have soiled their hand in Nigeria, pardon. Some are criminals, and some are into this struggle. So I think that when they're trying to manipulate this struggle of a thing we are doing here. So if people should help us as soon as possible, so that peace can reign. Because I'm not happy when I'm looking at this. It's bothering me. It gives me concern. It is as if nobody is there to speak, to say the truth. So I think this is all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Nwankwo, for your contribution. You know, one thing is certain that we all must have our back of our mind. We must be strong and remain united. You guys in Pretoria, you guys must be strong. You guys must be strong. You guys must know that they will come. They will shake because we are fighting the cabal. And when you are fighting cabal, you don't have to be afraid. Just like the names I mentioned, I said the two people they are using in South Africa is Ezumezu and Chukwode Obiukwu. These two people the cabal are using against the IPOB in South Africa. Now, Mazi Chike, with all due respect, HOD, Mazi Chike Edoziemu, now you have heard what Adendu did. He did nothing, and you mentioned his name on Radio Biafra. You have heard that this Mazi Adendu is one of the pillars in Pretoria. With all due respect, it's not too late. Call him back to duty. Call him back to duty. He didn't say anything. He said anyone that is against our leaders' order or our leaders' principle is a criminal. And actually, that person is a criminal. I say it too. Please, with all due respect, call him back to duty. Mazi George Ume, please.
You know, everything we are saying here revolve back the same thing. That is why we said no to cabal. You know, when you see comrade, we are all men. And let me say this to you. If me and you that have privilege to 24 hours light and water are complaining like this, how do you think those that live in Biafra? That's why today ESN has become a willing tool for them. Those that can give ends meet, or they decide when to eat and when not to eat. Or just like my brother Ike mentioned, when you talk about the media war, you see IPOB was not a movement that shared card on social media to people in Biafra land. You know, we don't entice people. IPOB was purely voluntarily. It is a freedom movement that was built under volunteers. We are not doing saga. Sharing, because moment if I want to share 50,000 naira every week, that means I attract people to come to me. They become loyal to me. That's inducement. That's not IPOB. IPOB does not have media warrior. Every single one of us that have a smartphone is a media warrior. Like I will take you back on 2015. My first Facebook, I was going through my gallery for a reason. I found Boris Johnson picture 2016. I took picture with that guy in 2016 when he came out as a mayor of London. I will repost it in Facebook. But my first Facebook, I thought I lost it. But that's why Google is good. I'm not on what I'm saying. I've got the picture. I'm gonna repost it on my Facebook wall. And when I met this guy, I knew he was going to be a prime minister of the United Kingdom, from Secretary of State to prime minister. I took a picture. Even I make a video. I was posting with the video I made and what I said in that video. Why I'm saying this is that we cannot forget the IPOB was standoff. My Facebook was deleted in 2016. Deleted. Everything was gone. They left one for me. So nobody is a media warrior in IPOB. We have media team, family writers. Fair enough. And we know we have today. Nobody talks about our leader. Have you seen Freemason kind of trend? Have you seen that trend? This is what you understand. These people build narrative. Now, they brought distraction without IPOB. They call people infiltrator. Who is infiltrator? Who is the infiltrator than you? That you are now the man that Onyendu has given order, you're not obeying Onyendu. Autopilot, you are the one that created autopilot, because if you were obeying Master Nanikan, there won't be a need for autopilot. So if you revolve back on what is happening to us, these men, like I said, they are evil. But that evil has to with them. They're not going anywhere. And this project was ordained by Chukwu Kabia. Like I said, worry about yourself. Are you pure in heart? For me, I don't question anybody that is on that oath. I will eat and drink with you. You see what people are saying here? The same thing happened in UK here. I won't say what I have done in IPOB, but anybody that is broadcasting today says is a media warrior. Ask that question, one question. Which position have you served in IPOB? Just ask them that question. Because you know what? You cannot talk about something you are not involved with. There's a noise going on here. Somebody is making a very good noise. So why I'm making these references here is that at the end of the day, all of us are volunteers. And you can't come out and start talking about IPOB internal affair without being a principal officer. That's like what you guys are here, executives. Some of the things you're saying here, some people will not know. But they started with, we came out to defend the structure. We came out. And even the individual that we are saying is the person we told them what to do to him. Legally, they could not raise a finger because why? They were in it together. They shared one piece, 147,000 in America. Umeri account. Have any of you asked them how much was contributed into Umeri account? tomorrow, nobody knows the amount that were contributed in that account. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't have to worry about what they're doing. What I'm telling you tonight is that we, that the hardcore IPOB members, Onyendu is counting on all of me and you. Me and you is what Onyendu is counting on. Forget about these people. A falling is just like when somebody fell, the person has fallen. Count them as some deadbeat, they're done and dusted. But at the end of the day, what stands is that IPOB remain that grass movement. And Onyendu Mazi is counting on all of us here. If you're pure and believe in the cover of IPOB. IPOB, we are the one. Remember, when IPOB was from, Onyendu said Biafra land will not contribute a dime. Our people was forcing to contribute money. Now you see people come up on social media, we are sharing card. Media warriors. You ask yourself, who are you fighting? None of them talk about our. Do you know what? You know when they talk about I laugh. 2015, we have fought BBC, CNN, even including this my Zuckerberg. You see him. After he went to Nigeria, we went to Odido Bienu. You see today that is a felling angel as well. All of them went because they live in LA. All of them went to their main office in LA. These are things we have done in the past. And nobody was talking. Now you see people saying block people on social media. IPOB block people on social media. That means you run away from the reality now. Because when they say block somebody, that means you have been defeated. I'm not saying somebody has somebody that built up a fake account and comes saying to distract you. But why would you block somebody? Since you started this saga, none of you thinking about our leader being in prison. It's today you want to block people. That become a trend. Because what you guys are doing now is revolving back at you. You see, lies, whenever you lie once, you continue to lie. What happened in South Africa is what happened. Listen to me. It is not only South Africa. I said it's close. If I told you what has happened in UK, you wouldn't believe it. What makes you think people like us come out to talk? We are not talking because we want to fight against our family. No. Because they have boxed everybody to the corner. These men want our leader dead. I don't mind word here. But they've forgotten that Mazi Nnamdi was ordained from heaven. All of them will run mad one after another. And that generation will be, they will be obliterated from this surface of earth. I'm telling you the truth. What they have done. The word that come out of their mouth, the attitude, the things they do is unparalleled. Even within IPOB, what's happening in IPOB today? Zoo is a safe haven for us. That's why I say we must stand against all these odds. Because if you are being a principal officer, understand what, just like you said, we'll give us an instance of my zone. Yeah. My zone, I knew when our former national coordinator was asking me, George, start the zone. I started the zone, then the cabal then couldn't even come and inaugurate me. He came and inaugurated my zone. Some people said I was extorting money. I won't tell you what I have done. Even the ones that are there today, they know. Just like what he's saying. When they say they remove me, not because they remove me, this is not my problem. Removing me doesn't put food on my table. I pay my dues. If those people that say they're leadership, let them show us how much they're paying. We all will put our receipt on social media. People will see from when we join IPOB. It's quite appalling. What you guys are saying here, it is no different. So when you think it's not only South Africa or Pretoria, this is a narrative that have moved across board of IPOB. Because one thing they did was they started this, before Onyendu was rendition, somebody was on BTV saying that some people were going to sell Onyendu. After that, they start talking about Madam Nnyanya. This woman called Nelly Ofebu start talking about, they're going to audit Madam Nnyanya. Do you hear her again? Those narratives today, who are the people jingling it? The people that now our leaders are the ones that are not implementing it. They don't take order from Onyendu. Madam Nnyanya, they want to see our account. All these things, you start to ponder because they were part of this from day one. But the job me and you have now as a bona fide IPOB man as a Biafran is to revolve back at them. I will tell you why. 2015, you see which that's why always everything you do in life there's a reference point. If Uchemofo did not hold IPOB 2015, probably we won't have IPOB again. But then he stood. I can tell you because if I told you what I know, you wouldn't believe it. But some people don't talk because we took an oath. Only we say the hardcores, the IPOB member, the people that when they talk sometimes they say, secret agent, they don't expose who they are. that the people, the real men will drink cyanide and die instead of them to say what they know. As things that have happened, people may not open their mouth and talk about. That does not, do I want to get recognition from individuals? No. We are fighting for a generation. And people have paid with their lives. Just like my brother sitting down here talking about his parents. My uncle was dead. He went Biafran War, volunteer. He died on Biafran War. I remember when my grandmother went to Okobo Ojukwu in 80s. I wasn't with my grandmother. She said, I want to go and meet Ojukwu to give him my son. I didn't understand what she was saying. But I knew when they did the ceremony. They said, oh, she didn't come back from Biafran War. But nobody told us what happened because all of them was boxed into the box. It was Mazen Nankan got the nerve. So what I'm saying in essence is this: tonight, it is not about how many are we. It's about those that are standing on the ground and the roots IPOB was formed. Mazen Nankan is counting on all of us. But are you the one to disappoint? When you say, I will not disappoint you, you'll be the one to disappoint me. What is happening today, it is not just South Africa. Chike and this magic they called Austin Abani. My brother, I'm not saying something because hearsay. I have been in meeting with this man from, if I'm not mistaken, since 2016. Since 2016, I have been in numerous meetings. UK here, Austin Abani made UK what he ate. What that come out of his mouth. But before then, Uchomofo was here because they were DOS, but they couldn't do much because Uchomofo was the second in command. So everything they do revolve back to Uchomofo. Uchomofo will come on Radio Biafra, he has the microphone. Just like what they're doing today. You will see them after they will come on Radio Biafra now to, to call your name. They usually try to threaten you. So think about it. If you and me that live abroad are being treated this way, what about those on Biafra land? They cannot even, they don't think about their next meal, where's it going to come from? Or the money is coming, the meal is coming from them. How do they treat them? If me was in Biafra land, my name was mentioned on Radio Biafra, do you think I will be alive? So many people have died under doing nothing. Chikedozium does not investigate. Chikedozium's job is not to list people on Radio Biafra. Onyendu does that occasionally. Because when you appoint a person, just all of you appoint, no one of your name was mentioned on Radio Biafra. So they have got no right to come on Radio Biafra and mention your name. You've got a national coordinator. Sometimes Onyendu intervene in issues, mention names. Because that thing has gone out of proportion, our leader will intervene. And Onyendu, we came meticulously to deal with it. I will give you an example. UK here, when we have problem from 2015, 16, 2020, Onyendu came out 2018 to 19, go through those issues until he made a decision. On that meeting, I was present in that meeting. Onyendu said, we are acting like rats in the cage. And he said, UK is disbound. So all of you are acting like rats in the cage and walk away. And I was happy. And I accepted it with all my heart because I knew how people were behaving in that meeting. That is what he called a leader. But they don't listen through both aisles. They made a decision because it's what is called cabal. So what I'm saying to you tonight, my fellow comrade, you guys are noble. What we must do as an IPOB hardcores is to stand on the side of the truth. These men, they have made a decision. They take a stand. They are not reviving from what they have, because they know if they revolve now, it's death for them. But what they wish, the Onyendu will not come out alive, but I will disappoint them. I argued this on 2015. The way Onyendu will come out of prison, Mazen Nankan can walk out tonight if he wants by saying all of us to go to hell because we betrayed him. Because he said, I'm not the one to betray you, be the one to betray me. But Onyendu say any day, he said any day I think about betraying Biafra, if Chukwu Okabiama does not wipe his generation out, you know that God does not exist. When Onyendu made a proclamation that in his compound, I will sacrifice, that day, he will sacrifice anything sacrificable. His mother and father was in both hands. Our first lady was in Afariku in 2017 to be precise. One morning, he said, I will sacrifice anything sacrificable, including my mother and my father and my wife and children. My brother, I couldn't believe it. And it happened. So I will say to all of us, we shall never be waver. This fight is all of us here. Onyendu know that a day like this will come. That is why it's counting on me and you. Those that think that on leadership, for me, we don't call them leadership anymore personally, because these people that failed their own generation. Like everybody's talking, we all are pounding in one thing. You know, he don't judge unjustly as a leader, and he don't judge biasly. Because what we are fighting for based on equity, fairness, and justice. If we cannot exhibit it on our part, then where are we going? I know command and control trickle from bottom to top and top to bottom. It's a chain command, you don't break it. And it cannot use it to oppress anybody. And our code of conduct did not give you that room. Like I said, at the end of this program, we will show you in the code of conduct where it gives you the right to question any criminality with the IPOB. Mazi, I will stop here for now. There we go. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Okay, Mazi George. Ndewo. Thank you so much. Mazi Chima.
Yeah.
Are you here? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Please, is there anything that you want Biafrans to know?
Yes. There are so many things, but let me just quickly mention some few points here, which I want Biafrans to know. Most especially, you see, there's something I observed. Since our leader was arrested, many have lost faith in this struggle, thinking that it is impossible to achieve effort. And those ones that have lost faith in IPOB are the ones trying to use IPOB as a mechanism to make money. So what am I trying to say? How can some group of people that call themselves executive, because here in South Africa we don't have what we have is four-man committee with their cliques that are working together. How can they be planning to buy a house? What we are looking for is that 10% of that percent agent fee. They are going for a house of 4 million rands. And 10% of 4 million rands is 400,000 rands. 400,000 rands is equivalent to 80 million naira. They wanted to share. This four-man committee wanted to share 400,000 rands, which is equivalent to 18 million naira. That is what they are trying to achieve with the help of Ezumezu, because Ezumezu is the one pushing them to do this. They have written to Mazi people. They have complained. The people do as if he is aware of all these things. The people is aware. When you call the people will speak to you as if it's against us. Tomorrow you see the people dancing and another debate too. My brother, what we are saying here is very, very important. Another thing that I want people to know is that the way they are threatening people here, the world must put it on notice. Because in South Africa here, a little thing now will result into war. People will start killing each other. Gunshots. The way they are threatening me, calling me on phone, calling my members, that they are going to invade our meeting. I cannot sit down here and they come here to do anyhow. And every day they injured any of my members, they become a war. Because we cannot sit down and allow people to write us. So many bona fide members of IPOB South Africa are no longer talking. Everybody is quiet. When you speak, they use you, the OS to threaten you. Now they use this man, they added this name as an example. When you speak, they say, what happened to others is going to happen. People are no longer talking. Another thing is that when you come to the general forum or coordinators forum now, it's only about 18 to 20 people are the one that commenting. This is a group of about 90-something people to 100 corporate.
Maz, your pause. Can't hear anything.
Others are keeping quiet, waiting the day our leader will come out. So how long are we going to wait? So Maz, we will keep on to fight the good fight, because all I know is that we are the willing, led by Chukwuka by himself, doing impossibles for the ungrateful. Although we have done so much with so little, and we are ready to do anything as long as it's for the spirit of our nation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and they were Mazi Chima, coordinator of Pretoria. Ndewo. You have spoken so well. You know, Mazi George, man. I know you heard what you said about the house they want to buy in South Africa. The game, they were looking for percentage, 10% out of the money. And even Tony Ezumike is aware of it. You see, I always told people in IPOB, if you are not applied, Chukwu Okike Abiama will expose you. It's just a question of time. The God in heaven will expose you. Because this movement, all I will say is that you guys should remain strong. Remain strong and remain focused. Always stand for the light. Don't waver. Don't look back. Mazi, do you have anything to say about this house they want to buy?
One thing I would say here is this. I remember there's a particular individual that attended IPOB meeting in London here. This guy was very emphasizing on buying a house, that we need to have a house. Now, what you should be asking somebody that's suggesting to a freedom fighting movement to buy a house, what is the house served for? What is the purpose of the house? I know we do like in UK here, we live in a very, just like now we are communicating here, you guys live are here. So it is not like before. I remember back in the days, even to call somebody, you have to travel from east to Lagos to answer a phone call, to call international calls back in the days. Things have changed. Now, what do you need house? Even physical meeting these days does not require, because you have Zoom. A zone that is coordinated like I did in my zone. If you're well coordinated, yeah, you don't need to waste money on halls. Companies, these people work remotely these days. They cut offices. They don't want people. There's some jobs now you don't need to appear to do the job. You work from home. All they need, the IT monitor what you do. Doesn't mean because you work home, doesn't mean they don't observe what you do. They know when you are working. You have to log in and do your job. Now, what I'm saying is this. What is the purpose of buying a house in South Africa? What is it going to serve for? What is the benefit of buying a house? We are freedom fighting movement. Means we are constantly moving. Biafra is not restored, like our brother said, and he wants a house. And that guy did not last with IPOB. He was pointing that he didn't like Uchemofo, if I can remember. And he went. That's why I'm making this reference. But, like our brother that said that there are so many criminals. I'm not putting people that or what people do. Onyendu said, when Rita Niborg of our time in 2014-15 went after Umada, then went after Omiomio. Some of them say Omiomio was a 419 and all that. Onyendu told them that, is there any actually Igbo man that left home, come abroad, that have not involved in any one way? All of us that is here now, somebody couldn't have said in your life that you have not been pushed to do something you never want to do before. That does not mean you're a bad person. That doesn't mean. We all know we've gone out of our way to put food in our family's table. But it's not a stigma. But one thing that happened is that every dog eats shit. But it's the one that's sticking in their mouth, you know that eat shit. But at the end of the day, it is how you guard yourself and don't allow that thing to become your way of life. That's one of the good things Mazen kind of did. When Onyendu appears, he broke most of the barrier. Some of us don't know what Onyendu did. When Onyendu told the whole world he was going into countries, even soliciting to our people that are in prison to be released. It's not our fault. It's a systematic thing. It's an agenda. All of us gone on a self-exile because we are unrest in our whole country. So the purpose of that house is something you cannot fathom. So all these things based on their own selfish interest. To show you that they are not for Biafra. 400 million pounds. I don't know how much is it in dollars or in naira. What is it for? That money is a huge amount of money to put into the project. We have, just like when Madam Nene is talking, we have families that already been killed towards IPOB we're looking after. We paying bills. ESN is there. So what are you buying a structure for? You are in a country, IPOB registers as a non-governmental organization, and you buying a house. Cash money. How? And when you want to bank to buy it, what are you going to say? Because the money you're getting is going to support your people back home. It's common sense. Not to buy a luxury house in South Africa, to do what with it? The meeting, meeting these days don't require going physical meetings. Like I said, in my zone, we were through the COVID, we were having our meeting, even people making their payment, receipts sent to them. We were structured properly. Electronically. People will take oath online. You cannot dodge anything because I have people come. I had one incident, somebody were lying that they didn't take oath because I'll go to my Excel and find out if your name was there or not. So what is the house going to serve for? Tony Zuniga, like I said, is the TRC, heading the TRC and deputy DOS. You don't often hear his name. He doesn't do his job. That is the purpose of we saying that the highest command of IPOB must be respected. Disobeying Onyendu's direct order are the highest gross of insubordination within IPOB chain of command. There's no two ways about it. We don't mice word. So if Tony Zuniga cannot do his word, but they're going around just like Chike Doziem came on and told that people, anybody that want to do ESM fundraising now must contact Austin Albani. What is Austin Albani has to do with our finance? Where is Madam Nene that is head of finance? That is the only thing we are saying here. The reason why you came out here is because we are challenging the status quo. They're removing people, and I ask, is IPOB paying my bills? I'm the one giving my money. But what they have done smartly is that they're removing those that are actually contributing within IPOB because they want to end dead in prison. If not, tell me what else do we want?
Yeah.
If not, they want our leader dead. What else do they want? Why are they doing what they're doing? Now, stifling IPOB finance, what is the agenda? What is their purpose doing that? And now make everybody confused. You know, anybody will say, oh, when they say until Onyendu come out, how is Onyendu going to come out? As you have gone into your stupor. And Onyendu now will miraculously come out. How? If me and you don't stand up and fight against this cabal. It's a common sense. So, Mazi, the issue is very simple. It is about money. You know, like we said, a day we will do the exposition of 747,000. And I'm actually Chike can Chike Doziem come out and tell Biafrans how much was recovered in Umweri account? Umweri account was not approved by Onyendu. You know, we don't speak anyhow. There's a document backing all these things up at the right time. But some Chike Doziem came out back and said nobody should pay money in there. But Chike Doziem was in the known, just like sit at home. 18 hours before sit at home, Onyendu cancelled that sit at home is in. Onyendu official asked them to suspend that sit at home. But Chikedozie went ahead. We have it to know you can play it for you here. Listen. That is the highest thing they can do. Do you know why Omiomio was removed? Omiomio disobeyed Onyendu by not removing his comrades. That was the only offense he committed. Omiomio is Omiomio. I take Omiomio 100 times better than all these clowns. Because I think they do something visible. That's a platform for them to defend the IPOB or pressure the zoo. They're not doing it because they're part of what is happening to our leader. What Omiomio then did 2015, they can't come close to it. And no one know what they were doing. Because everything was the formation of IPOB. We don't speak what we do outside. And we don't go on into like every time it's a damage control. Then we tell you now, block anybody. You want to focus on animals and Nandekano. Who says who? Because they're losing the fight.
Yeah, Maz, 1 minute. Let me play this thing.
We should suspend the sit at home. And
why are you muting yourself? You're mute again, man.
Those that I had this discussion, I said, but what is the reason? They don't even give any reason why we should suspend it. And they said he didn't give a reason. And I asked them, but you tell me, what reason would I give Biafrans why I am suspending this sit at home when our demands has not been met? That was my question. I asked those both in DOS and those who were not in DOS that I had the opportunity to speak with. They were there the news. I asked them, what will be the reason I have to give? And with that, sorry, I think I'm trying to mix a little thing here, but the lawyers have not come back to us now. Now, this is before the night, the first day of it. So when I was asking them, what is the reason they want us to suspend this thing? And they told me that we should use NECO as an excuse. I mean, we should use NECO because of the exam that the people are trying to hold. And I said, but NECO doesn't really. It's not the strongest excuse to give Biafrans why we should stop the sit at home. And I will be very, very frank. And I will take the responsibility. I haven't said it on air before because it's not. I don't come on air and I said, because there is no reason from our leader that we should stop this sit at home, that we are going to go ahead with the sit at home. And then we went ahead with the first sit at home. After we did the first sit at home, and it was a huge success, unbelievably successful. Then, after that same Monday after the sit at home, the lawyers had a visit again to Onyendu. And
the clips, we are not hearing the voice of the clips. We are not hearing the sound. It's only showing, but we are not hearing the sound. There's no voice.
You don't hear the sound?
Now the second time, and I said, okay, if Onyendu insists after the evidence we have provided.
No, we can hear it nicely.
And that our people were willing to do it.
It's clear and loud.
I'm not hearing it.
And I suspended it. That instruction came from Onyendu. And anybody who tells you otherwise is lying. And that's how I will answer that question for you. Now.
Hello? You said you can't hear the sound?
Mazi, maybe it's a network. The voice is coming out loud and clear. Mazi, you know, there's something I want to say before I forgot. This issue of threat is becoming something that people remember. When the last program we played a voice from South Africa, the guy was warning Madam Nene, which you can still play that voice here again. And when we say servitude has gone into IPOB, now those that think they have the upper hand now can use people to call individuals on phone to shut them down. If Mazin Nandekano came to United Kingdom, studied here, and started rebellious here in United Kingdom, it's because UK is a free country. This country is this is where freedom of speech was built and still built it tomorrow morning. Fundamental right for human rights is in United Kingdom. I don't care where you live in, because I've been all over the world. But I will tell you, because I've been places and I know I can tell you categorically, when you talk about, you know, human expression, that's why Onyenu could stand here, even cursing David Cameron. Nothing happened to him. We will stand in front of number 10 and sit and say whatever we want to say, nothing happened. And an entity will pick up phone and be calling you. I will refer them back. Those that live in UK here, I will do something about, I will do a exposition about this. But I'm telling you guys in South Africa, this is not a joke. Like I said, what is happening is a trend, is a cabal, is everywhere. They've got people they use to call people and threaten them. That's what's going on. But you know what? You know, you that are trying to threaten me, I don't know if you have double life. You will tell me. You think I joined IPOB? I've asked them, what have you given up for IPOB? My brother said he lost his parents, mother and father. Onyendu have given everything humanly possible in our own time, not in the 60s, in our own time. And I judge Ezumezu. I swear today is that if Biafra does not restore, you see that country called Zoo, I'll never step my foot there. I won't go back through I won't go back through the back door. That's my personal decision. I'm asking you, what have you given for Biafra? I'm not talking about monetarily, that people have paid their price and died, because some of them will still go back home hiding. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra. Is either Biafra or death. So threatening me will not change anything. And I will tell any was so fast under oath in IPOB. They're not giving in on threat. There's one client that called me. I will do an exposition on him on Wednesday. After that, not exposition, to let him understand that we live in UK. UK is a different country altogether. Adeyinka son, you guys know what happened to him. I'm not into violence. You want to do violence, it's up to you. But you can't call my phone to threaten me. So it's a clear thing. And everybody, the guy voice is here. We can play it again. You guys in South Africa will know. Because it's one of the things they do on the program they made with Chinedu. What is it, Mazi?
Yeah, Mazi, I think before that voice, see play a China's and voice that all of them feel reluctant to implement Onyendu's order. So
yeah, one second after that, after the voice, before we play that voice, let's play that on the South African voice first. The guy in South Africa, what he said. So what our brother said, to buttress what our brother said, and like what I'm saying now, the person that was calling with a pseudo number and all that, I'll put his name and picture and his real name, everything. I'll put it on screen on the day I'm ready for him. I will tell him we live in a very civilized world and UK is a free country. And when it comes to data protection, you don't mess around with people that know better than you do. Why is he not playing Mazi?
No, go on.
I've added, he's not adding up, or what?
No.
The sound is not coming out.
Anybody who advises or talks to our sister Nene, she's listening to us. Please, South Africa is a violent society. Very, very violent society. Please do not come to South Africa and instigate problems in South Africa. Some of our people here are suffering so badly. Please, we don't want to fight each other in South Africa. If you're tired of what you are doing for IPOB, leave South Africa. We don't want to fight each other here in South Africa. And nobody in South Africa should listen to anybody who goes and instigate problem among us. Nobody should do that. What we are fighting is freedom. We will not allow anybody to come from somewhere over the radio or because we are fighting for freedom, instigate us to start carrying guns and start looking for each other, fighting each other. We should never allow that to happen. Well, Mazi, our national coordinator,
well, this is a direct threat to everybody, not just people that are in South Africa. Like I said now, this has become a trend now. This is like what they use behind closed doors. Firstly, they will send people to come and speak to you, you know, but they know that what you're doing is not because you want to harm anybody, but it's just like what I said, our people are confused. And the word we are giving out here is for those hardcore IPOB members. You don't need to be wary or confused. If you are contributing your hard money as an IPOB member, you do it through the lay down structure you have. Lay down. That's the fundamental. But don't give in on their threat, because they will come. That guy that made that comment there tells you all you need to know. And they're doing it across board. They have employed people now going around. Once they know your number, even people that live in Germany, we have people in UK here to have people to call people in Germany, threatening them. That's what is happening. Now, we have one voice to play more, you know, and I think we've done marvelously well with you guys tonight. But let's listen to this as well.
Interest, because I expect you to come here to ask. When we put sit at home, you saw that Ohaneze Ndigbo, you saw the people opposing the sit at home. You saw them. And you saw people who were giving them thumb up. It is that destruction they want in IPOB. It is to destroy and discredit the IPOB leadership. After due consultation with our leader, we went ahead, conducted the first sit-at-home that was carried around the world. Our leader continued to send message that the sit-at-home, we should call it off. The message continued to come. Everybody was reluctant to call it off. Why I'm explaining this thing is that at the end of the day, I want you who have supported because they sit at home Monday, our people have been voluntarily. When we announced the sit at home, we got messages. Even we are not normal. We know that that spoken word cannot be retrieved back. But the enemies of this struggle, they continue to attack the sit at home. They continue to bring excuses that NATO is coming. This one is coming. The university is 6 months on strike till now. They use it to blackmail the IPOB leadership, if you are not aware. Everywhere was that the Chike Doziem and Chinasa Woru, they don't listen to what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is saying. That they disobeyed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and you are one of those people. I am making you a direct accusation. Some of you, like you, were part of the people carrying all this kind of rumor that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them to allow somebody to come on radio. They refused. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them to cancel the sit at home. They refused. I know this struggle. That word that I spoke, because it was in conformity in what the leadership agreed, and it was the best for the struggle. But you were there when people were blackmailing Chinasa Nworu and Chike Doziemo. It was to avoid saying that we disobey Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because we must always listen to him, whether in the DSS.
You know, Mazi and fellow comrade, you know, there's one thing in life, just like as we are here now talking, saying things. Some of us might say things out of context, forgetting that somebody else is listening to what we are saying.
They started, everywhere started to panic.
Mazi, are you playing this back again?
No.
So I was saying something.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: in listening to Mazi Chinasa Nworu on with his own voice, and he's accusing, he was responding to somebody on Radio Biafra, and he's saying he's making a direct accusation on the person. But it's the same person said that the Onyendu was sending message. Everybody was reluctant. And as if they're still saying that, oh, you make it look as if they disobeying Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So you see, when people are contradicting, you are contradicting yourself. This is not my word. This is their own words. But that's where we're taking our references from. Mazen Nandekan was sending message, everybody was reluctant. And Chikedozem, in the other hand, now, listen very carefully. Chikedozem now saying that we cannot abandon our leader or isolate our leader. I don't know which one we should follow, because at the end of the day, if Onyendu is sending message and that message has not been listened to, or someone have not paid attention with, I don't know which way we are going. And now you are accusing somebody that the people that are accusing you, but you already said that the message was coming. Everybody felt reluctant. My brother, I don't understand. You know, when people don't listen, this is a social media. When you say things, it's like a wire, you go viral. You can't take the word back. In Madrid, someone have had information. And that's why we say what we do here, we don't want that to smear people. It's accountability. Questioning what you have said with your own mouth. That Onyendu Mazen Nandekan was sending messages to and everybody was reluctant. Who are you? Why would you not be for them? If you can be reluctant to Onyendu's message, then what do you want me to do with it? Which leadership you're talking about? Leadership do I know who you are, China Sanwo-Olu? Do I know can anybody here tell me who that China Sanwo-Olu is physically? Mazen Nandekan showed us our family. Everybody, including his wife, kids, even when his wife was carrying pregnancy, coming to Trafalgar Square in London to address her. When he gave birth, the picture of the child was on the social media. Where are these people talking rubbish? He's telling me Onyendu was reluctant. You know what the word of reluctant means? And Mazi Chikedozem said that Onyendu, we must push it across that Onyendu is still in charge. And we will not isolate our leader. So if you listen to this man, which way do we go? That's why we are here. And we have to question their legitimacy because they are not real. That's not two words about it. That's why we shall never be waver. Galvanize yourselves, do what you're doing. You must ignore these men because they are not for us. And we cannot give in because we took an oath to restore Biafra. That's my advice. And people might not like, because Ezumezu truth. That was one of my friends. The day Onyendu was making broadcasts here, cursing the Cameron. I sent him link on Radio Biafra. The guy, 2015 or 16 or so. The guy said, no, George, I cannot listen to this. So, hey, this man is cursing Prime Minister. You know what? The guy told me last year or so that his mother books mass for Onyendu. You go to church and book mass for praying for Onyendu. He with his own mouth. I didn't say anything. I act like I didn't hear what he said. The only thing can remain, anything that don't change in this world when you are in part of truth. Just like you said, our brother, the deputy coordinator in your zone. What is his name again? You want to remove?
Adendo.
Adendo. Just like myself, my brother, will stand on the path of truth. Anybody that disobeyed Onyendu is an animal, not even a criminal. Anybody that disobeyed Mazen Nandekan is an animal. It's not even is an animal. Because I don't know which structure you want to defend where Mazen Nandekan will be maligned publicly. China Sanwo-Olu was against our leader. We have them in quantum. That's not why we're here. But what we're saying is, I want to make all of you understand that what we are doing, it is not because of them. They were having a few days. That's why today they told you, oh, stop talking, block people, because they know they failed already. They've exposed their lies to their friends. We're not stupid, but we're not confused. I'm not confused. So I am not confused. To be honest with you. If you are, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much. You know, I think we have done it all today. Yeah. We have spent 2 hours and 33 minutes. You know, but before we give our departing words, I want to say something about the phone, the threatening phone. You know, calling people on phone, threatening them. You know. Mazi Chima, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. It's very important, you know. You see those guys that are calling you guys, anybody they call, please, that month, the day, the time, write it down. It's very important. Huh?
Yes.
Any of you they call and threaten, please, the day, the date, the time, write it down. You know, you see,
yes.
Mazi Chikedozem, our HOD, Mazi China Sanwo-Olu, Tony Ezumezu, Austin Agbani, Chukwudi Obiku, no, Isaiah, all those cabal. You see, anything that happened to our brother in South Africa, we will hold you people responsible. Anything that will happen with our brothers in South Africa, and from this moment, we shall hold you people responsible. Because IPOB, Martin can build, it's never like this. We've never called people on phone to threaten them, threaten their life. So please, anybody that called, please make sure you write the number down, the date, the time. It's better you guys stop this thing now. I'm talking to our HOD, Mazi Chike Doziemu, Tony Ezumezu, Chinasa Nwolu, Austin Agbani. Call your cabal boys to step down. With IPOB, we don't know IPOB for threatening. Thank you, Mazi. I think we have done it. We have done it all today. The Biafrans have had a cry, and I so much appreciate you guys for standing strong. So we have to go now. Please, Mazi Chima, the coordinator, please, can you give your part of the partial statement was? So we have to go now.
Yes, I want to thank all Biafrans who have made up their time to listen to what we are voicing out this evening. And we are assuring them that we will stand firm on the good work that we are doing. Nothing will shake us from doing the needful. And I pray that Chukwuka in the infinite mercy will continue to guide and protect us and empower us to always do the needful. The mighty name of Chukwuka.
He said, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Mazi Ike, please have your mic and give us your departure words.
Umuchineke, I just want to put a little bit of word of encouragement to you all. Biafrans all over the world, to all of you that are resilient and very committed to this agitation, and to all of you that has been there through thick and thin, through it all, you have been there supporting this movement. I applaud you and I praise you and I thank you, and I also appreciate your efforts. And Biafrans, we are formidable. I want you all to know that. We are formidable, we are powerful, we are great individual people. People that God has chosen for a time like this. And I believe that God is enthroned forever, and I believe that this movement is in the heart of many. And I want everybody to put the best that they can bring forth to support this movement. Because I know at the end of this zoo madness, Biafra will come and we will have our freedom. We will come back and show people how to love one another, how to show true love, and how to take care of our nation. to help our mothers, to help our sisters and brothers, our youth, to help the men all over the world that have put their foot down for this struggle. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are my hero. You guys are great in everything you do. And I truly, truly applaud you all. And I thank you all for all your effort. And each and every one of you that is here now, I truly thank you for your time. Thank you for making out this moment to come and share your own views with Biafrans. Biafrans, we are not sleeping. We are awake. And we are having our eyes on the ball. Nobody can deceive us. We are the Asian people. We know what is right and what is wrong. And all the people that are pulling this struggle back, I'm telling you, your time is going to come and it's not going to be a funny one. It's not going to be fun too. It's going to be serious issue which we are going to deal with. Because if you sell your father's land, you have sold each and every one of us. It's as simple as that. Because piece of rubbish is rubbish. I don't want to call names, but piece of rubbish is rubbish, no matter how small it is. Ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu na-asị mpekele shi woshi. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. You know? So I will thank you all, and I pray that Elohim Chukwu Okike Obiama will strengthen each and every one of you guys. Be encouraged in what you are doing. Don't give up. We are very close to our promised land. And by the help of Chukwu Okike Obiama, Elohim, the God of our ancestors, the spirit of Biafra will sustain each and every one of us and give us strength to go through this. Thank you, Biafrans. May God bless you all.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. So, Mazi Sunday Okolo, please give us your departure word, please.
Thank you all, especially Mazi Ezumezu. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm thanking you, Mazi Ezumezu and Mazi George Ume, that took their time to restore peace in Biafran community in South Africa. It's not easy because working towards to achieve Biafra is not easy. Likewise, our Mazi, our reader said that Biafra is a spirit. When that spirit comes to you, you will achieve a goal. So I'm very happy today that what is going on in South Africa, that today that we have been treating it to restore the peace, especially here in Pretoria zone. So it's not easy to take your time to be here for many hours, leave everything. That shows you that you are the real Biafrans to fight for the freedom to come. Because when we are talking about our ancestors is not including those who are disappointing us. Because when I pray, I put that may the God of our good ancestors continue to protect us whenever they are. Because those are disappointing us, like what do they call them? The saboteurs. I can't call them my ancestors. Most of them who disappointed us in 1967 to 1970. But I thank God today that we have someone like Mazin Namon Dekano who stood up for Biafra and to restore Biafra. And Biafra will come in Chukwu Kikabia's name, I pray.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
He
sir.
said,
Yeah. Yeah. Mazi Darlington, please. Mazi Darlington. Mute yourself. Master Darlington. Yeah.
IPOB, my dear.
Yeah, you are coming out.
Okay. Thank you all for participating. It is not easy. If you check the time, it's not everyone can stay till this time. But I think we have done great today. Yeah. What I want to say is like a message to our HOD and DOS, because this thing they are doing now is what makes people to begin to form their own IPOB in IPOB and another group in IPOB or another, I don't know how to put it, like autopilot. This thing that brings this. So they have to check themselves and make amendments on what they are doing. Because when they control like this, people will start saying, is this what Mazi Nnamdi structured for? You see? Like now, we are trying to make our IPOB hardcore now, which is not right. Had it been they are doing well, there's nothing like IPOB hardcore. So I know IPOBs are genuine people. So let them try to pilot this nicely so that we come back and unite and become one as Mazi Nnamdi structured it. Yeah, this is a little thing I want to say for now.
Ndewo, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Master Darlington. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I thank you all for bringing us together to do this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Yeah. Mazi Samson, please.
Yeah, thank you, my chairman. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you once more for the time being spent with us here today. It is not an easy. Even when I knock off at my workplace, it was very difficult for me to knock off. How much more of you guys from over there? I really thank you, and I really enjoy the program as well. I also want to request to you guys, please do not hesitate to answer call from our coordinator. In case you have any other reason to call you guys to meet on the platform, anytime, any day, any moment, I'm asking you guys, please, can you quickly answer his call so that you can solve one or two problems? Because this today now, I believe that the problem with you guys, they suspend with the addenda. I think it is going to be lifted up. So please do not forget this issue of addenda. To make sure you guys do something about our deputy coordinator, because he's really, really bothering us in our gathering. Like I said it earlier, that addenda is one of the financial pillar here in Pretoria, and they would do not like anything to happen to him by saying it being expelled. So I really thank you guys, and I wish to see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and a good night.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Hello, Master Christian.
Okay. Am I coming clear?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Fellow Biafrans, Mazi Ezumezu and Mazi George, I just want to use this opportunity to thank you once again for this wonderful meeting tonight. I know it's a stepping stone to our Biafra land. I want to thank Chukwuemeka Biama for the life of our leader, and I pray he will continue to protect him and guide him till our Biafra is restored and we will come out with victory of Biafra. I want to encourage our fellow Biafrans all over the world, those in Biafra land, those in any part of the world, let us not be tired because our freedom is already at hand. I don't know, they should remember that Onyen, our leader, told us anything anybody can do for Biafra to come, whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it. Don't look at, I'm not a coordinator, I'm not this, I'm not that. Whatever you know that it pleases Chukwuemeka, pleases people that you do, we help to restore. Let us do it. So tonight, I want to thank everybody, both my co-executive and every Biafra lovers of freedom that are supporting us in this program. I say, may Chukwuemeka bless and protect in Jesus' name. Another thing I want to say concerning, I know that the whole world is listening to us tonight. This message is going directly to our HOD and DOS. They should do the needful. My father never taught me about Biafra. My mother never, nobody have taught me. Only I hear the voice of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when I hear his voice, he speaks to me as the Spirit of God. Just like the Spirit of God is speaking to somebody, that's how his voice was sounding to me. And I cannot be able to hesitate the voice. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a Messiah that God has sent to us. I am a pastor, but Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is I don't know how to put it. So people must know that we are having a Messiah. I used to tell people around that, you know, I used to tell them that the way I believe in Jesus Christ is the same way I believe in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I used to call him is my second Messiah. After Jesus, he is my next Messiah. So people should obey his command. Or people should obey our DOS, our HOD, all lovers of freedom, Biafra should obey. Some of the time I listen to the clips, the broadcast, the past broadcasts, and when I listen to those broadcasts, it looked like a fresh voice to me. It restored me, it strengthened me, it gave me life. I became fresh again. People should not hesitate to listen to the old clips, old broadcasts that our leader have already put in place before the enemy overwhelmed him. I want to thank our coordinator, Mazi Chima Vitalis, for all his efforts. Indeed, he is a good man. Indeed, he is a good leader. He is indeed a good leader. And the Maza Denduyo, these two people, this coordinator and the deputy, they are wonderful. I pray that Chukwuemeka will continue to bless them, protect them, and give them the knowledge. As they have tried, the same way they are pushing this boat, that they will take us to our destination. I want to also talk to all Biafra lovers of freedom, both those in Johannesburg and all part of Biafras in South Africa. I ask God that the strength and the wisdom of God will come upon them. The spirit of unity and understanding will come upon us. Because when the enemy see that the Biafrans are splitting, separating, they will say, is it the people that are looking for freedom? But I know after this meeting tonight, the spirit of Chukwuemeka will go to them and they will repent. You are not praying for our enemy to die. Rather, we are praying for our enemy to repent and understand that he has done the wrong thing and accept. So I pray that Chukwuemeka will give them the spirit of understanding, the spirit of repentance, that they will repent and come back to the moving boat. And I pray for our lead counsel, Mike Ezekome, and my Ejiofor, and all our lead counsel, that God will give them the wisdom, the strength, the courage, the power to stand for our leader till we get our victory. I want to encourage all Biafran all over the world, all over the world. Once you are a Biafran, don't give up. Don't give up. I want to encourage all over the world, all Biafrans. Let us not give up. Our freedom is coming. Our freedom is at hand. This is not time for separation. This is not time to speak against each other. This is a time for us to come together. This is a time to come together so that we can urinate together and we bring out a big foam. Like the English word said that united we stand, divided we fall. Let us come united. Let us speak with one voice. Let us come together, whether you are executive, whether you are DS, whether you are HOD, whether you are floor member or coordinator, whatever you are, let us come together so that we can get what we are looking for. And I pray that Chukwu Abiyama will not abandon us. And I pray that Chukwu Abiyama, the same way he stand with Israel, he fight for the Israelites. And at the end of the day, victory was on their side. The same thing applicable to us. At the end of the story, our victory shall be restored. In Chukwu Abiyama's name. Lastly, I want to encourage our HOD, Chike Doziem. To be a leader is not easy. To be a leader, say, I am a leader. In any organization you are, it is not easy to lead, but you must lead with wisdom. Not whatever you hear from outside you implement, you must listen. We must be a good listener. And before we act, we must know what is the truth and the wrong. This message is going straight to you as you have heard the voice of Ipob Pretoria Executive. We want to get a feedback from you. From now to within a short time, we want to hear from you. Because the message we sent to you, we have not gotten a feedback. So our ears are opening to hear from you. Thank you very much for this opportunity to have this meeting tonight. I say, may God bless you all in Chukwu Abiyama's name. Good night to you all.
It's a good night. Good night. Yeah. Good night. Yeah.
Mazi.
Yeah.
I just had two things to play before we go. I don't really want to say anything, but I just want our leader voice. There's two voices I want to play before I leave. Let's listen to these two voices. For those that care, let them pay attention.
If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Achinama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed. by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awusa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra.
We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. Yes, we are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. Yes, and we'll continue to do so until we get victory.
Mazi Ezumezu and fellow Biafrans around the world and dedicated lovers of freedom that are listening to us. The reason why I play this video, like our brother said, he listened to Onyendu's past video. I want to encourage us tonight. Like I always said, there's no prejudice. All we are saying, like you said, leadership is the hardest thing, the hardest job on earth. That is why managing gets more paid than those that are doing physical works. But you must lead with uprightness. You must lead with uprightness, especially on what we are doing. Equity and justice must prevail. I thank you all for watching, and let the providence take its course. Our leader is the voice that we all heard. We didn't wait for 2 years or 3 years. He said, those men, wherever you are, you must come forward now. If you're pure, this is the time. Not tomorrow. And no one is going to get our leader out. It's me and you. And how do we do it? Is to stand on the gap. That's what Uchemofo always said. That's why I said, the reason why I reference Uchemofo in every of my broadcasts is because there's no one that has superseded Uchemofo on hierarchy, leadership in IPOB. He had the opportunity to sow this struggle. He had the opportunity. Anytime you see me walked up on Radio Biafra, I told you that I'm standing on the gap of our leader. Uchemofo named our leader the spirit of religious people of Biafra when they were trying to demean our leader. But today he's teaching us our own, telling you what our leader see might affect him or affect the struggle. I just want all of us to go back and think. But we are moving forward. You guys must stand steadfast. Like your coordinator said, we are not going anywhere. We are just kickstarting. Because at the end of the day, at the end of this journey, one thing must be certain, that Biafra shall be restored. Maz in day one, you guys have done marvelously. And I love you guys all, and I love everybody that love freedom and truth. Truth is what we take. You know, truth stand the test of time. It doesn't matter how, you can turn it upside down. Because it's just, you must surely win. It doesn't matter. They went down.
Yeah.
Mazi Ezumezu, a good man. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Mazi Chima, coordinator. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to the program. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah.
Good night, fellow Biafrans. And they went down.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, wonderful people of Biafra, IPOB1 family. You guys have heard it all from executive from Pretoria, South Africa. Now, my message to Mazi Chike Doziem, the HOD, with all due respect, you have heard it from them. You have heard it from them. Ntemu Akarantego. All we are saying is just 3 points. Obey, respect the code of conduct. The structure must be protected. And every message from our leader must implement. These are these 3 points. It's simple for you to do. And again, call on South Africa and feast South Africa. South Africa is one of the biggest IPOB family in the world. Feast South Africa. I'm calling on Mazi Chike Doziem, Tony Ezumezu, Austin Agbani, Chinasa Nwolu, Chukwudo Obiukwu. Feast in South Africa now. Open aka enwe n'ofe before aka mmadụ. Look at their deputy they are talking about. Restore him back. He done nothing wrong, and his name was announced on Radio Biafra. Mazi Adindo. He heard what they say about him. He's a good man. He's a good comrade. Working with his full heart. Bring him back. Bring him back. I'm not giving you an order, but I'm not saying the right thing. Make peace in South Africa. Make peace in South Africa. That's my word for you. So let me pray. Please permit me to read this music. Facebook, please permit me to read this music to entertain my fans.
Obogini kameli kwolom nono. Obogini kameli bomase. Okwamona ibo nwanne. Onye jebo kpolibe ya. Onye lobia wetinye ọgbaghara. Namona ibo nwanne. Onye libo onye tibe ya. N'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ.
Aje.
Abụbalabe na mụ na nwanne mebesigo. Abụbalabe na mụ na nwanne mebesigo. Iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụa. Ọ dị n'obi m o. Ọnụlube. Onulube wanda banoso. Onulube wanda banoso. Akwa nwanne inebe. Onebe kwa gidobi. Hey ya. kamana neji kimalo manina ba nwanne gama karelia delisia weva Igbo niile bụ nwanne onye jebodulu ibe ya Chukwu ekwe na ndị ilo mụ anyamụ na mụ na Igbo nwanne onye libo onye tibe ya n'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ abụbana na mụ na nwanne mepesigo Igbo na nanugbonumo unananu abụbana na mụ na nwanne mepesigo iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụa biko ọ dị n'obi gboo ọnụlube nwanne agba n'ọsọ ọnụlube na mụ na ya bụ nwanne iwe nwanne elu n'ọkpụkpụ ife mmele gị gba ya nwanne malụ nwanne na mbọsị nwanne ọhịa aye mama ị na-anụgo gịnị nana aye ugeze n'ọmụrụ maka nwanne amagado na nwanne amagado maka nwanne amagado na nwanne amagado abụbana na mụ na nwanne mepesigo na mụ na Igbo nwanne abụbana na mụ na nwanne mepesigo iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụa biko ọ dị n'obi gboo ọnụlube nwanne agba n'ọsọ.
Yeah, from me, from here, good night.